Hello friends, welcome to Technovision Education Services by Munna sir. Our today topic is constructor in C++. Means what is constructor, why constructor is used, how many types of constructor, theory and practical both in same video. To get full benefit, watch the video till end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel for latest update. If you find any query regarding the video, then feel free to comment in comment box. Thank you. Let's get started.
As the definition says, constructor is a special member, or we can say method or function of the class having same name as of its class name, which is called implicitly or automatically whenever an object of class is created. It is mainly used to initialize the data members, means variables and attributes of class, whenever object of class is created. What are characteristics of constructor? It must have same name as of its class name. It has no return type. Even keyword void is also not allowed. As we know that whenever we are going to create a method or function in C++, it is always used to required to use return type. If any method or function has no return type, then usually we use the keyword void. But in constructor, void keyword is also not allowed. So these two are most important characteristic of the constructor. By viewing these characteristic only, we can say that this is constructor of our class. Next property say, it may contain 0, 1 or multiple arguments or parameters. Means constructor may not have any argument, or it may contain one or multiple arguments. What is the next one? If constructor has no argument or parameter, then it is called default constructor. If constructor has one or multiple arguments or parameter, then it is known as parameterized constructor. What is the other properties? It is called implicitly, means automatically. Whenever an object of class is created, next property say it should be defined in public section. As we know, in C++ there are three sections: private, protected and public. The constructor should be defined in public section. It can be overloaded. What is meaning? Means we can define multiple constructors inside same class. This concept is known as constructor overloading. We will see later. Next property say, if constructor contains same class type arguments. So far we have learned about predefined types of data as argument, means int, float, double, char, etc. But class may contain class type argument also, means object of the class. So this property say, if constructor contains same class type arguments, then it is known as copy constructor. It is also in category of parameterized constructor. Why it is called copy constructor? Because it always required an object as an argument, and it will copy the data of a specified object byte by byte to another object. Therefore it is called copy constructor. What are the syntax? Let's go ahead. Say class is a keyword. It should be always small. This is the class name. It can defined by the user as per application need. Next, private section, data type, variable 1, 2, 3 as per need we can declare. In public section, we have created default constructor. It says if we are creating a constructor which has no argument, then this is known as default constructor. Next one is whenever we are going to create constructors with parameters or arguments, then it will be known as parameterized constructor. Next one is a special one. Why? Because here we have written class name, and again in arguments we are passing class name and ampersand instead of where it should be OBJ, that is more correct. It will be known as copy constructor, dot dot and so on. Means we can define multiple constructors as per applications need. It will be covered in constructor overloading concept later on. So this is one of the most important concept in C++. ठीक है, आप थोड़ी हिंदी में समझते हैं. कंस्ट्रक्टर हमारे क्लास का स्पेशल मेंबर्स होता है. स्पेशल क्यों बोला भाई? क्योंकि इसका नाम क्लास के नाम से ही होता है और ये ऑटोमेटिक कॉल जाता है. यदि हम कोई मेंबर फंक्शंस बनाते हैं, कंस्ट्रक्टर इज आल्सो मेंबर फंक्शन, बट यदि हम नॉर्मल मेंबर फंक्शन, ये स्पेशल मेंबर फंक्शन बोला गया, यदि हम नॉर्मल मेंबर फंक्शंस की बात करते हैं तो वो क्या होता है, हम ऑब्जेक्ट रेफरेंस के यूज करते हुए डॉट लगा करके फिर मेंबर को कॉल करते हैं. नहीं, बिना कॉल करे मेंबर फंक्शन कॉल नहीं होगा. और कंस्ट्रक्टर स्पेशल मेंबर क्यों है? क्योंकि जैसे ही हम क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाएंगे वो ऑटोमेटिक कॉल हो जाएगा, अपने अलग से कॉल करने की जरूरत नहीं है. इसका पर्पस है, यूज क्या है? कंस्ट्रक्टर का यूज बेसिकली हम C++ में जो पुराने कंपाइलर थे उसमें जो डेटा मेंबर्स हैं, वेरिएबल्स है, उसको डायरेक्ट इनिशियलाइज करना अलाउड नहीं था. तो स्पेशली कंस्ट्रक्टर का यूज इसी पर्पस किया है कि हम डेटा मेंबर्स यानी जो हमारे वेरिएबल्स हैं वो क्लास के अंदर जो डिक्लेयर है उसको इनिशियली कुछ वैल्यू स्पेसिफाई करना चाहते हैं, तो वो काम हम कंस्ट्रक्टर के अंदर करते हैं. तो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक क्या है, प्रॉपर्टीज क्या है, गुण क्या है कंस्ट्रक्टर के. फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी से इसका नाम और क्लास का नाम क्या होना चाहिए? सेम होना चाहिए. इट मस्ट हैव सेम नेम एज ऑफ इट्स क्लास नेम. सेकंड प्रॉपर्टी से इट हैज नो रिटर्न टाइप, इवन कीवर्ड वॉइड इज आल्सो नॉट अलाउड. मींस हम यदि कोई फंक्शन बनाते हैं तो उसमें रिटर्न टाइप नहीं है तो वॉइड लगाते हैं, बट कंस्ट्रक्टर में वॉइड कीवर्ड भी अलाउड नहीं है. तो ये दो प्रॉपर्टी देख करके आंख बंद करके बोल सकते हैं ये कंस्ट्रक्टर ही है, दूसरा कुछ नहीं है. It may contains 0, 1 or multiple arguments or parameters. If constructor has no arguments or parameters, then it is called default constructor. If constructor has one or multiple arguments or parameters, then it is called parameterized constructor. मतलब पैरामीटर वाला बिना पैरामीटर, दो कैटेगरी में हम कैटेगरी चलते हैं ओवरऑल. It is called implicitly, automatically. मीनिंग जब भी हम क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करते हैं कंस्ट्रक्टर ऑटोमेटिक कॉल जाता है. It can be overloaded, means we can define multiple constructor inside same class. एक ही क्लास में हम बहुत सारे कंस्ट्रक्टर डिफाइन कर सकते हैं. This concept will be known as constructor overloading. Another one is if constructor contains same class type argument, means यदि हम कोई कंस्ट्रक्टर बना रहे हैं उसके अंदर उसी क्लास टाइप का आर्गुमेंट है, देन उसको हम पैरामीटराइज्ड कंस्ट्रक्टर बोले नहीं बोलेंगे, बट उसका एक स्पेशल नाम है कॉपी कंस्ट्रक्टर. ये इसका सिंटैक्स है. यदि कोई भी क्लास के नाम से कुछ मेथड दिख रही है जिसके सामने कोई रिटर्न टाइप नहीं है, तो यह हमारा कंस्ट्रक्टर है, वो भी खाली है, एम्प्टी है, तो इसको बोलेंगे डिफॉल्ट कंस्ट्रक्टर। सिमिलरली यदि हम दूसरा कंस्ट्रक्टर बना रहे हैं, उसमें कुछ पैरामीटर पास करें, वो इंटीजर टाइप का हो, फ्लोट टाइप का हो, डबल टाइप का हो, कैरेक्टर टाइप का हो, डजंट मैटर, तो उसको हम पैरामीटराइज कंस्ट्रक्टर बोलेंगे। अगला भी पैरामीटराइज ही है, बट इसमें क्लास टाइप का आर्गुमेंट पास कर रहे हैं, तो इस टेक्निक को हम बोलते हैं कॉपी कंस्ट्रक्टर। यहाँ जो एम% हम यूज कर रहे हैं, इंडिकेट कर रहा है कि वी आर यूजिंग द कंसेप्ट कॉल्ड बाय रेफरेंस टेक्निक इन C++। लेट्स get started with example. Example of default constructor has include IOStream using name space std class const demo. Class name can be anything. Int x, y. By default they are public and these are non-static variable, or also known as instance variable. We can mark it as a private. By default it is private. Next, public section const demo, and if we keep it as empty, then it will be known as what? Default constructor. Inside this constructor, we can directly hard code the value, or we can take input from the user using cout chain. Let's try with user input. Enter two int values and L, C in x and y. Another member function we are going to create, void sum. Int z equal to x plus y. Cout sum of x plus y equal to z and L. We have created one default constructor and one member function. Or we can say non-static, or we can say instance member function. Next, main, int main. We are going to create object const demo obj. This line will automatically call the default constructor. It will call the default constructor. Next, obj.sum. It will call the member function. Let's save first. Const demo.cpp. Let's build and run, then see what happened. enter two int values, let's say 6 and 7. See the output, sum of 6 plus 7 equal to 13. Means we have not make call to the constructor explicitly. In this line we have created object of our class, so it will automatically go for the default constructor calling. But this is a member function, this cannot be called implicitly or automatically. Therefore we have used the syntax obj.sum. Fine. So this is example of default constructor. Let's modify it for parameterized constructor. Instead of default, we can say parameterized constructor. Here we have to pass two arguments, int a, int b. So this is called parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor, instead of taking input from the user inside constructor, we will assign the value which are coming in forms of parameters, or we can say arguments. So we will assign the value x equal to a, means we are assigning value of a to variable x. Next, y equal to b. See how? Let's print the code. Inside parameterized constructor, value of x equal to x and y equal to y and L. And L. But this cannot be used as we have used in case of default constructor. First we need to declare two variables, int m comma and cout, enter two int values and L, cin, m and n. Here we have to pass m and n as an argument, means m comma n. Now it will call parameterized constructor. Save it. Let's build and run. What is the problem? Here we have used single operator. Save it, then run it again. See the output? Inside parameterized constructor, value of x equal to 6 and y equal to 4, sum of 6 plus 4 equal to 10. That's all from constructor. We will see later about copy constructor example. Thank you. If you find any difficulties, please comment in comment box regarding your query. Thank you. Subscribe our channel for latest update. Please like and share with your friends. Thank you.